Welcome back to another week of the TWIT, episode 66, Multiplex Madness. This week, in case you didn't get it from the title, the map was Multiplex. Depth weapon was Messenger, which I'm actually kind of surprised about because I was expecting either Iggy or Frack, which I'm like fiending for at this point. It feels like we haven't had them in forever. And actually, the next time we do have Iggy as the weapon, I plan to be doing a 24-hour plus stream. Alex and I have been talking about doing like, I think from like 1 p.m. on Friday to 10 p.m. on Saturday. So I think that would be like 30-something hours if my math isn't completely off there. Or it might just be 30, I think. That's going to be... Well, it's been a minute since I've done over a 24-hour stream. If you're a long-time sub or follower of mine, you know back in the day, I've done 56-hour streams, 48-hour streams, 30-hour... Like, I can go the long haul, and it's been a minute since I've done one, and I'm really excited. I'm enjoying playing the game again, so I'm really excited to do one again if Iggy comes out and it's the weapon. So make sure to look out for that whenever that's happening, because I'm going to be getting viciously active in the paint that weekend. I would appreciate any love and support while I'm doing so. And I've got to say, Trials of Multiplex seemed to be something a lot of people were split on. Back to the topic of Multiplex. People either thought it was literally the worst map ever created in the history of mankind, or the map actually wasn't that bad. Personally, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And amongst the bigger maps in PvP, that of which are Widow's Court, Citadel, Disjunction, Eternity, Cathedral of Dust, Vostok, the Fortress, and then Multiplex, I actually think it's the best one, in my opinion. Like, I really enjoyed a lot, and, like, I would much rather play on this map over Widow's Court, or over Eternity, or over any of the other big maps in the game, to be honest. Like, I mean, and those maps aren't my favorite, but my point is like, there are so many other maps that I would rather not play. I think the biggest thing with Multiplex is, like, people don't know lines of sight. Like, I had carries this weekend where, like, they were very lost. Because the thing is with Destiny 2 maps in this game is, like, most of the maps everyone knows because we didn't get a new map in the game for, like, over 600 days, you know? And I would say Multiplex is literally the newest map we've had implemented in the game. So even players that have thousands of hours of playtime, we had like several hundreds of days where we didn't get a new map. So like a lot of them don't have a lot of playtime under their belt when it comes to the map. So I think a lot of people's frustrations with the map stem from them not really knowing the angles. And as a result of that, you know, putting themselves in bad positions. I feel like the map rewarded you for being an intelligent player that had a good primary shot. I felt very rewarded for that. It felt very easy to dominate in like stacked carry situations. It still felt like pretty manageable. And I'd like I said, I'd say out of all of the maps, it is my favorite big map, like long range-ish. I thought all the zones, spawns were really well done. Like talking about zones and heavy. Chef's kiss from me for all the people that worked on the map. I think you guys did great, personally. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me. I would say that there is probably a good 50 to 60%, maybe even more that don't. I'm interested to see, honestly. So anyway, with that, it's fucking clip time, baby! Here we go. Alright, first clip here is coming in from Rolk. Let's see. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, why would you... Oh. Dude. Disciple of Fitness, Rolk. Okay, so to start here, this guy to the left. What are we doing, guy to the left? So, like, this guy, first of all, the person we're watching, he hears his teammates getting shot at. It's probably not a bad thing for him to watch heavy, because if he doesn't watch heavy, this guy's gonna get it, and he does get it. And then he runs into a wall and dies. And then these guys, dude, then these guys just run in. Like, why would you, dude? If he just kind of plays a similar angle like that Warlock, I mean, you're good. But he like flies in and dies. And then this Warlock, brother. Oh man, what? Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. He's one shot. Get in there. What are you doing? Why are you backing up? Why are you letting him get his health back? Like, I mean, this guy played it great, but at the same time, like, the enemy team played it horribly. Like, if you're in a 1v2 situation on this map, why are you just running at him in a straight line when you have both the reses? Heavy's been burned. Like, there's literally nothing. The zone is also behind. So, like, realistically, if you really wanted to, you could play it all the way out to, like, when the zone when the, like, your screen starts to go black, which it does. People, I don't know if people know that, but once the 48 seconds is up on the top, your screen's going to start going black, and if you don't get to the zone, you're going to die. And they could have played it to that if it really comes down to it, but I doubt in a 1v2 scenario where you're just like playing your life in team shotting with primaries that you're going to get to that point. You're probably going to get him one shot and be able to push him or something. At least get your res, maybe, like your teammate's res that died on heavy. Just really good decision making by the person we're watching, Rolk the Disciple of Fitness, and very bad decision making by the duo in front of us. Mind you, I believe this is solo and duo queues, so like the coordination of players is not as great in this because they don't have comms. But for me, like, even if I don't have comms, I'm not just gonna run at this guy. Like, what? Why would I do that? I mean, this is on the third round, and I've won 3 rounds. And I think this guy has kills, so like they should know what his loadout is. They should know this guy has conditional and Iggy, so we don't want to run at this guy. We want to take our time and make sure he doesn't have opportunity to ape like he did there. Also, like, why the Warlock had him so one-shot and he just backs off? Like, what was that? Like here, like even dude, right here, like he has him one-shot. He misses every bullet. Okay, he hits 2 there. And then he backs off. Like, why? Keep pushing. He has nowhere to go. If you just play that deep right corner, you have an angle on him, and you're on your teammate's res, and he can't do anything to stop you. He's one shot. If he does peek you, you're full health. He's one shot, or he's still weak. So, like, oh, good clip by Rolk Disciple of Fitness. On to the next one. All right, this next clip is coming in from Trucker Dale for Multimac. He is using Revision 0 and an Inquisitor, and he is Last Guardian standing. Let's get into it. Not a lot that guy could have done. There's a lot this guy could have done. And that guy is just not even on the same planet. Okay. Alright, let's break it down. So he played this well, obviously. He's a good player, and these guys... I don't know who he was with, but guy named Frantic, don't know who that is. But this guy, nothing this guy could have done. Honestly, really unfortunate. Why is there a smoke bomb there? Like, what the f... It's just a random smoke bomb, he runs into it, he's smoked, and then he peeks him. Like, this guy, Jung was like... It was in the cards for him, like, his destiny to die here. Like, there's no way that he survives this at all. He's a Warlock, and he just ran into a random smoke, and he peeks him right as he runs into the smoke. So he's weakened, he can't see. Yeah, this was not good for Mr. Jum. Oh, boy, alright. Then he just gets beamed, of course. And then DJ Payne 89. He starts backpedaling with a sidearm. You have a sidearm? Why are you backpedaling, DJ Payne 89? What? Get in there. Slide in there. Get on him. Like, he has a fucking, like, 450 pulse. He has, I believe, from just the sound alone, that sounded like the lightweight frame sidearm. The one that every heliocentric. So it's like, I don't think that one has a lot of range either, so you really want to get in there. You have a lightweight frame, so like you can, instead of strafing, I guarantee if he strafes a little bit towards him instead of away from him and like I think he was trying to go to cover, but it was. But, I mean, he should have just been, like, running at him, in my opinion. And then, I mean, what is this guy doing? How many seconds go by here? I'm just curious. So this guy dies. He dies at 4, or he dies at 6 seconds. And then this guy dies at 3 seconds. And then, okay, yeah, I mean, this guy could have definitely got res. A Warlock, for sure. It's been 4 seconds, so if he's, like, on top of that, he gets that. But instead... I mean, to be fair, he played that really well. You probably did not expect him to run out with a shot like a slug shotgun like this. Weak. So that probably would have caught anyone off guard that isn't like familiar with the loadout that the enemy's using. But DJ Payne 89, That's who really... Jum couldn't even do anything that round. Jum was just like smited down by the hands of God with the power of 1,000 suns. Like he got smoke bombed, caught out in the open, and like he's weakened, one shot, can't see. That's like the worst way to die possible. Good clip. On to clip 3. Here we go. All right. And for our third clip, we have someone using revision 0. A lot of revision 0. Like I'm like wanting to use this gun again because I see it so much. Let's go clip. Especially for checkmate trials, like you basically get a pulse rifle, sniper, and then a shotgun or a fusion. Like you can basically have like 3 guns in one with this pulse. Dude, man. Ooh, I know Hercules would love to see that.
I'm here.
Oh, and it's looking like he's gonna... Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's break that down. Okay, so this guy is mid. Team shotting that. Good. I got frozen.
He popped barricade. One guy far right still. I can't see him.
Okay. Yeah, this guy, so the Anthrax Kell of mailboxes, he's honestly doing good. Like being on that wide angle. This is one thing I see a lot of people do on this map, is like these guys here. They get so tunnel visioned. Like what this would have went completely differently if the guy flying in the air here, instead of running at the people that, like running at the res, if that guy just, you know, basically peeks this guy, he's not able to get these 3 angles. Yeah, see, and now he's shooting at him, and then he just backwards is out. Yeah, I mean, this plays completely differently if the team's focus isn't in the middle here, if the enemy team's focus. If their focus is on the guy in the back line here with the pulse, you know, they're chilling, honestly. And that's one thing that happens a lot on this map, is people, they don't use the entire map. They get, like, really tunnel visioned. Thing is like, when you push out in the open here, you expose yourself a lot. And if someone's taking, like, a wide angle on the edge of the map here, and you're like someone running out in the open in the middle here, there's a lot of opportunities for you to get shot from places where you can't really do anything about it. And you know, the thing is like I said, that this round plays completely differently if this guy right here, instead of going here for some reason, he just, you know, wraps, like, I guess for him it would have been to his left. Like if he just wraps left or peeks out, like peeks out, sees this guy here, starts shooting at him, gets you know, the attention of this guy off his teammates, and gives his teammates more room to push. You know, they're looking good, but it's just, I'm assuming he just was so tunnel visioned on the Phantom Wing guy and the res that he didn't see that. But I mean, yeah, this is a common problem with, I think the biggest thing is like people don't know the map. So like this guy unfortunately is not paying attention to, yeah, I mean, look, if he swings, like he's looking at him, the person we're watching, Eric, but this guy has no idea he's here. And he kills one, and, like, there's no calm that this guy's here. He gets free damage, and he gets one shot and kills one. And it's like, that entire time, you know, if this guy pays attention to his radar and isn't tunnel visioned, like, there's plenty of opportunity for him to, after shooting at Phantom Wing, to come back around and get an angle on him. And he's gonna back us out. But, you know, he would have given his teammates more room to breathe, and also kind of funneled Eric into a position where his teammates are probably going to be able to kill him. Because what happens here is he's able to play with, like, this whole back right corner of the map, get free damage. And he ends up funneling left, but it cost... It's like as a result of getting an angle on the zone instead of being pushed. You know, like he's funneling left to get angles on them, and what it should have been is the teammates, they should have gotten that kill and then swung right here and gotten control of this like half wall area, and then they're able to control that res in the middle, and then also have cover, like they're not just like running out in the open doing so like they are this clip.
Don't die.
And this guy did a good job playing his life, because there's no reason to die for res. And then, I mean, it's just over for you, Cat Nuts Evergreen. You just, your boy Athrax or whatever, just busted you. And then he gets no-scoped with a pulse sniper gun. Alright, that will be the last clip. Alright, I think for this week, I feel like I have to give Eric the #1 spot because the two revision 0 snipes and also like really good positioning and like execution. Yeah, really good clip and just really good of the map. Whereas like, I mean, the enemy team he was playing against, I mean, I guess you could say that about all the clips, that they didn't really understand the map, but he really, like, I would say the biggest factor of his success in that clip was just his usage of the map over his teammates, where like they get a pick and then they just run out through the open and he just gets free, he kills one and gets free damage on another guy. And you know, that all changes if one of the people just like look to their left and shoot at him a little bit just to like back him off. They don't even have to kill him, just like pressure him a little bit, and then also communicate to your teammates that he's there. And that round is completely different. But you know, they aren't paying attention and they're tunnel vision. So, but anyway, #1 goes to Eric. And then I think for #2, this is tough because the last two clips are 1v3s, and I don't know. I'm not sure who should get #2 and 3. I guess we'll go with #2 being Multimac for using, like, you know, original, maybe not original, but more off-meta guns, Revision 0, although we're seeing a lot of Revision 0. If you look through my clips, there's a good amount of Revision 0 clips. I might actually use it at some point. And then we'll give Volk, Disciple of Fitness, #3. Pretty, I would say for all of the clips, and with this map in general, like I said, positioning is key. Like it rewards positioning, rewards good primary play. You know, those things are very, very well rewarded on this map, and that's one thing I love about the map personally. And I think that's one thing that's prevalent through all the clips. Really good primary play from the people posting the clip, and good positioning, and very bad positioning and primary play from the people on the receiving end of the clips. So anyway, with that, we're going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Also, really quick, thank you guys for the uploading clips. Sorry if I didn't end up picking them. I picked them this week. My editors were busy, so we weren't able to do like the format where they sent it to me, but we will be doing that in the future. It was Easter yesterday, so I don't celebrate holidays typically myself, but a lot of other people do, so we'll be keeping it to the similar format in terms of like that in the future. So anyway, hope you guys see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you happen to like what you see, then please make sure to sub and click the bell for notifications on when new videos drop. If you're looking to get some live action Diffizzle gameplay, head on over to my Twitch, which I stream on pretty much daily. Also, if you want to say hi, I have a Twitter, and you can do that over there, or you can join my public Discord and say hi there. Love you guys. Until next time.